It's Lauren. Today is Thursday, May the 22nd, 2025, and I do want to talk about something here in this video, and that is the importance of learning to let go of unimportant stuff. And if you think about it, most of the stuff that can cause conflict is unimportant if you have autistic people. Now, I still personally get meltdowns plenty of times when I have conflict with my family. Now, for me, I do what I feel is important for me most of the time and what will benefit me. So here's one concept. And when you can learn to let go of stuff, it'll help you to realize what's truly important and what's not. And there is a lot of health benefits of learning to let go. When you can learn to let go, you can release stress and anxiety. And when you have all of that and you're holding grudges, then that can in turn create stress that can create long-term health problems. I took a yoga teacher trainer class in 2019, and the most important thing that we learned in my yoga teacher trainer class in 2019 was the art of letting go of things compared to what we would do in other exercise classes. And I know this because I started doing yoga on a regular basis back in 2002, I think, and I discovered that I loved it. And not only did I learn that in my yoga teacher trainer class, but also it's something that you learn when you do any type of yoga class, and I learned it even back then. So concept 2, being rude versus being mean. And letting go can also be applied to social stuff that can be considered as rude or annoying, but not truly mean. So here are some examples of experiences that I had that were just more or less rude and not anything that would be mean. Now, if it's something that is just rude or kind of annoying, I don't feel like it's anything that a person is going to regret later on down the road. So, number 1 under this category, stating the raw truth about a situation. One time in 2018 in the winter, I was at my sister's house and her mother-in-law came for a visit. And in the room, which was their living room, it was me, my sister, my 3-year-old nephew, which shouldn't count because he was only 3, and her mother-in-law. Her mother-in-law started talking about some stuff that she felt concerned about, and I said it straight up to her face, the concerns that I felt and what I think that she should do. And my sister was really embarrassed about it. She was like, "Lauren, you can't do that." And I was really hurt about it. And why would it bother her if it didn't bother her mother-in-law? And her mother-in-law respected that I showed the honest truth about stuff. So number 2, I have a tendency to show my true feelings about everything. I have a bladder problem, and I'm constantly getting up in church and class services to go to the bathroom. And when I was a kid, my teachers got annoyed with me for it, and my mom got annoyed with me for it for whenever I would do it in church. And I was always honest about my body's feelings. They later did find out that there is a reason why I was having to get up and go to the bathroom more than what a normal person did. My gynecologist did diagnose me with a condition called interstitial cystitis. But as me being honest about everything, and I expect other people to be honest, but number 3, being real. Autistic people are real about everything, and I've always been downright real about everything. I like to look nice, and I believe it's important to take care of your health. And when it comes to looks and stuff, I buy what I like and I wear what I like. And there is no shame in being yourself. And once again, having a meltdown itself is nothing to worry about, as long as you're not deliberately being mean to another person or getting revenge out of people. So on to the second section. Are you feeling ashamed of your child's meltdowns? They're not completely preventable or controllable. Me personally, I consider meltdowns a flare of autism because other chronic illnesses will flare at times too, and autism is no different. So we need to accept that. So, are you feeling frustrated about a silly social mistake that your ASD loved one committed? I want you to consider the following. Number 1, is it something they will regret later on down the road? Number 2, were they doing any of the following? Lying, cheating, gossiping, or intentionally bullying others? Number 3, will it hurt the health and well-being of anyone else? So if the answer is no, don't worry about it. Learn to just laugh it off and appreciate social quirks. Worrying about silly social quirks is what I consider a form of idolatry. And I feel like social quirks make the autistic person special. Call me crazy, but I do. So are you feeling worried about it? Feeling ashamed of your autistic loved one's odd ways? Remember this very important aspect. What's on the inside is the most important. Alright guys, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.